Hello and welcome to our live number 9. My name is Oren, and today I'm going to speak about the Autodesk token licensing. So this is as a continuation for yesterday live, where we spoke about token-based licensing. So what is Autodesk Token Flex? It's a solution to offer some of Autodesk customers. As far as I know, not everyone can get it. It's only offered specifically to the bigger customers of Autodesk, and it's not available to everyone. Just ask for it. So how is it implemented? Actually, it's based on the same FlexLM implementation that Autodesk is using for many years, and there is a small daemon service that reads the log file, sends them to Autodesk, and then Autodesk analyzes the usage based on the contract and charges the tokens accordingly. So it's the same FlexLM. In talking about installation and so on should be very simple. And I assume the license file is unlimited. So just you can consume anything you want. You just need you're charged by the tokens that you consume. So how does it? So we have a pricing, a menu. So Autodesk 10 token, Autodesk architecture 15, Autodesk map, and so on. For each tool, there is a price based on the number of tokens. The number I just say are not related to the actual price, and this is something that is set between Autodesk and the customer. Typically, there are families of products, so it's not always a specific price for each feature, but there will be a group of features that are priced by the same price. The token is counted, as far I've seen, mostly for 24 hours. So once you consume a token, and after about 10 minutes or 5 minutes, it's consumed and it's for the next 24 hours. So let's say as a user, I consume the token. If I didn't close by the first few minutes, 5 minutes, I think, the token is consumed. And then for the next 24 hours, I can run the software, keep it running all the time. I can run, close, reopen, close, and I'm using actually the same token So it's like node locked for the next 24 hours for that user. So we are talking about disposable tokens. So as a company, if I agree to this and I'm going into this contract with Autodesk, I need to decide on the number of token that I'm going to purchase from Autodesk this year. So it can be 3 million, 4 million, 10 million token, depending on the team size and the usage of the software within the organization. And this is complex because you need to decide. If you undershoot, then you need to buy more tokens in the end of the years, and at that point, your negotiation power is less stronger, and you will pay probably more. If you hit, so again, so if I bought um, less tokens they are actually consumed, I need to buy more. And if I got too many tokens and I'm not using everything, um, they are just lost. Um, I understood from customers that in some cases they let them use it for the next year, but I'm not sure about the general rule. As far as I understood, the contract is that you lost the token if you don't use them. The contract matters, so it's a specific contract for specific customer. It's negotiable. So it's important to understand the specific conditions for you if you choose to use it, and it needs to be very clear and then to act according to it. Um, so, okay, so now we understand. I think we described almost everything. And now the question is, what's the benefits? Let's start with the benefit. So maybe by overall, the price per user will be reduced. So maybe I paid $1 million last year. After I switched to token, maybe I will pay less, and that's a benefit, but that's a question whether this is actually, is this the case? And then less management. So maybe the idea is that, okay, I don't need to manage licenses, who consumes what. I don't need to put limitations. So let them use it. I bought the tokens, but I think this approach will bring a much more expensive price overall for the organization. Now let's check the other side. It's very complex to take the initial decision. So Autodesk comes to you, Autodesk rep, and says, we're offering you to switch to tokens. And it's a big question. How do you decide on this? How can you decide whether this is good for you or not? So that's a big question, and it's a hard decision. Also, there is a complexity with time zones. So typically, there is one point within the organization where everything is measured. Um, so it makes sense for you if you are in the same time zone with the server. But if you're in another time zone, you might get into a situation where you consume two tokens for the same working day because the time zone switches in the middle of your working day. And that might be complex, consumes more tokens. And then how can you be sure that the calculations done by Autodesk and the bottom line charge that you get is accurate? Can you check it? And then we suffer from the same problem of idle licenses. So if I used the software, I left it idle, and then by the end of the day, the software and not me will consume another token for the next 24 hours. Maybe I don't even come to work on that day. So the complexity still exists. It's a very interesting and complex licensing model. And we in OpenLM, we created a full solution to that addresses all the questions raised here and even more. So if you're interested, you can keep in contact with me. I would like to hear your comments. Maybe you can add more information um, to this discussion, and you can check um, our solution for that. We provide a very comprehensive solution for the management of Autodesk Token Flex licensing. Um, so I hope that this um, makes this type of licensing more clear. And I wish you all a good day, and looking forward to meeting you again on Monday next week. So wish you everyone a good weekend. Thank you. Bye.